Hello and welcome to the Immanuel JV game. This will be the Immanuel Lutheran Lances versus the Gilmanton Panthers. This is Joel Bernthal commentating for you tonight. I'll be doing both the JV games and the varsity games. It's more than one. So we have like 30-some seconds until JV game starts. And again, we're at Gilmanton like Tuesday. There will be no C-Team game. C-Team will join JV. So you will see C-Team players get subbed in for JV players to play throughout the game. So we have Sheridan Nelner starting off for the Lancers serving. Sheridan serve is over. Received by number 9, set by number 5. Spike from 13. Spike from Erica Falkenberg. Received by 13, set by 5. Bumped over by 15. Received by Erica Falkenberg, set by Nelner. Spike from Hannah Kazemba. Received by 5. Free ball for the Lancers. Spiked over by Erica Falkenberg. Received by 5. And bumped back over by 5. Received by Erica Falkenberg, set by Nelner. Spike from Kazemba. That'll go to the back. That will fall in. 1-0. Lancers get the first point. Nelner will continue to serve. Their serve is over. Received by 15, set by 13. 5 unable to push it all the way over. 2-0 Lancers leave. Nelner continuing to serve. Nelner's serve comes up short this time. 2-1 Lancers lead by 1. Number 14 will come in for number 15, and number 8 will come in for number 11. Number 14 for the Panthers will be serving. Her serve is short. 3-1. Lancers lead by 2. Erica Falkenberg will begin serving for the Lancers. Falkenberg's serve is over. Received by 9. Does not quite make it over. 4-1. Lancers lead by 3. Falkenberg continuing to serve. Her serve is over. Received by 12. Set by 14. Spike by 15. 12, sorry. Does not make it over. 5-1. Lancers lead by 4. Falkenberg continues to serve. Their serve again is over. Received by 12. Set by 14. Spike from 5. 6. They get that point. 5-2. Lancers lead by 3. And number 8 for Gilmanton begins serving. Number 10 will come in for number 9. Eighth serve is over to Milky. And foot fault called on somebody, I'm not entirely sure who. Six to 2, Lancers lead by 4. Milky will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by 8, set by 10. Bumped over by 14, that is received by Milky. Set by Sheridan, spike from Hannah Kazumba. Nice up by number 8. That does go under the net, however. 7-2, Lancers lead by 5. Milky will continue to serve. Milky's serve is over, received by 10, set by 14, spike from 5. That will be received by Erica Falkenberg, and will go into the stands. 7-3, Lancers lead by 4. And number 12 will be serving for Gilmanton. The serve is over and in the gap. 7-4, Lancers lead by 3. 12 continues to serve. The serve again is over. Received by Milky, up from Kazemba. Bumped over by Sheridan. Received by 12, set by 14, spike from 6 in the corner. Received by Hannah Kazemba, and nobody in the back to get it. 7-5, Lancers lead by only 2 now. 12 continuing to serve. Her serve is over. Received by Madison Bauer. And net violation. Eight to 5, Lancers lead by 3. Hannah Kazemba will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over and foot fault called. 8-6, Lancers lead by 2, and number 6 will begin serving for Gilmanton. And I missed who came in, but 11 came in first, 9, and somebody else came in for 14, but I missed it. 6's serve gets over, received by Milky, set by Kazemba, spike from Sheridan in the corner. Nice spot there. 9-6, Lancers lead by 3, and Madison Bauer will begin serving for the Lancers. Bauer's serve is over. Spike from 13 goes into the net. 10-6, Lancers lead by 4. Bauer will continue to serve. Her serve is over yet again. Spike from 6, sorry. Spike from Erica Falkenberg goes to number 12, set by 5. Spike from 12, set over by 12. Does not make it over in the net, 11-6. Lancers lead by 5. Bauer will continue to serve. Her serve again is over. Received by, I couldn't tell the number. It's a really bad spot. 15 will put it to the left of the court. 12-6. Lancers lead by 6. Bauer continues to serve. Her serve is deep this time and in. 13-6. Lancers lead by 7. Her serve comes up short this time. 13-7. Lancers lead by 6. And number 9 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Falkenberg, set by Anna Kazumba, spike from Nelner. And foot fault yet again from Gilmanton. 14-7, Lancers lead by 7. And Isabel Rea will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by 5, set by 15, tipped over by 5, received by Julia Mayhew, set by Hannah Kazumba, and spike from Erica Falkenberg. That goes to the back, received by 6, tipped over by 13. Nice save by Hannah Kazumba. Free ball again for the Lancers, set by Hannah Kazumba, spike from Erica Falkenberg. That'll go to 6, saved by 5, and 6 unable to reach it to get it back over. 15-7, Lancers lead by 8. Rail serve goes under the net this time. (15-8) is the score. Number 13 for Gilmanton is serving. Her serve is over, but to the left. 16-8. Lancers lead by 8. And we're back to Nelner, who is serving for the Lancers. Nelner serve is over, received by 3. Free ball for the Lancers, set by Milky. Spike from Falkenberg. Does not go over, 16-9. Lancers lead by 7. 14 will come in for 5, and 8 will 15. 14 will come in for 15, 8 will come in for 11. And number 14 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Madison Bauer, set by, Isabel Rail, whoops. Spike from Hannah Kazumba will go out. 16-10, Lancers lead by 6. 14 will continue to serve for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Milky, set by Sheridan Nelner. Spike from Erica Falkenberg. That'll go in, 17-10, Lancers lead by 7. Madison Bauer will come in for Julia Mayhew. Erica Falkenberg will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is just barely over. Free ball for the Lancers. But Falkenberg was unable to reach it. 17-11. Lancers lead by 6. Number 8 will begin serving for Gilmanton. And number 10 will come in for 9, I believe. Eight serve doesn't quite make it over. 18-11, Lancers lead by 7. Milky will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve doesn't make it over. 18-12, Lancers lead by 6. And number 12 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve goes over, received by Milky, set by Nelner, spike set over by Hannah Kazemba. Received by 14, set by 12. Bumped over by 14, received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner, spike tipped over by... Oh, I lost track of names. Who just came in? Oh, Kirsten. Who did Kirsten come in for? I missed that. Oh, Isabel Real. Okay. That resulted in Gilmanton's point, 18-13. Lancers up by 5. Set by Nelner, spike from Hannah Kazemba. Received by 12, set by 14. Bumped over by 6. Received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner, spike from Hannah Kazemba yet again. That will go out this time. Continuing to serve. Lance is only up by 4. Her serve again is over. Received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner, spike from Hannah Kazemba. And no block called. Hit the net, 18-15. Lance is only up by 3. 12 continuing to serve. Her serve again is over. Received by Melky, set by Nelner, tipped over by Hannah Kazemba. Received by 14, set by 12. Spike from Hannah Kazemba. Wait a minute. Whoops, that was Kirsten on the right side. Wait, was it? They keep shifting. Sorry, I missed. Kirsten did something there. Probably the first set over. Not Hannah Kazemba. Unless Hannah Kazemba ran to the opposite side, but I'm not entirely sure. Set by Hannah Kazemba. Spike from Nelner does not make it over. 19-16. Lancers still lead by 3. And number 5 will begin serving. Her serve is over. Milky unable to dig that. 19-7. Lancers up by 2. 5 will continue to serve. Serve is over. Received by Milky. Set by Kazemba. Spike from Nelner. And unable to get it over. Very close though. 4 hits were called. 20-17. Lancers lead by 3. Bauer will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over. Received by 13. Set over by 5. Nice read there. 20-18. Lancers is up by 2. And number 10 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve comes up short, 21-18. Lancers lead by 3. Isabel Rail will come in for Kirsten. I'm not remembering the last name, sorry. If somebody knows, please remind me. Otherwise, I'll remember it at some point. Gallagher, there it is. Rail serve is over. Set by 5. Spike from 13 goes into the net, 22-18. Lancers lead by 4. Rail will continuing to serve. Her serve again is over. And bumped over by 5. Received by Bowers, set by Kazumba, which goes over. 13 misses her spike, however. The set was on the other side of the net, so set up the wrong team. Did result in a Lancer point. Anyway, 23-19 now. Rails serve comes up short. 13 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Falkenberg. Spike from Nelner. And no tip called, so 23-20. Lance is up by 3. 13 will continue to serve for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Nelner, set by Kazemba. Spike from Milky will go down. 24-20. Lancers lead by 4. One more to take the game. Nelner will begin serving. Serve just barely makes it over. Nice up. And 2 hits called. 25-20. Lancers take the first game. And we'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second. And we are back with about 40 seconds to go. Gilmanton will begin serving this second game. For Gilmanton will be serving number 14. Her serve is over, received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner. Spike from Falkenberg. That'll go in. 1-0, Lance's lead. And Nelner will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over. Received by 13, set by 14. Spike from 12, and a go in. Right on the line. Score is tied at 1. Number 8 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Nelners. And Falkenberg with the block. 2-1. Lancers lead by 1. Falkenberg will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over. Can't see any of the numbers. Judge is right in the way. And spike from Kazemba, which is blocked. Spike from Milky up and over. Set by 10, tipped over by 5, received by Nelner, and nobody there. This is our set. I think Nelner was setter, so when she got that, nobody knew what to do. Score is tied at 2. Number 12 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve is over, received by Rail, set by Sheridan Nelner. Kazemba can't bump it over. 3-2, Lancers down by 1. 12 will begin serving. Her serve is over, received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner. Spike from Kazemba, which will go back and down. Score is tied at 3. Milky will begin serving for the Lancers. Milky's serve is over, received by 5, set by 14, bumped over by 5. Received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner. Spike from bumped over by Hannah Kazemba. Set by 5, set by... couldn't see the number. Spike from 13 goes into the net. 4-3, Lancers lead by 1. Milky continuing to serve. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them in the chat below and I will answer you. Milky's serve is over, received by 10, set by 14, spike from 5. That'll received by Milky, set by Sheridan Nelner, spike from Hannah Kazemba. Up from 8, set by 5, bumped over from 10, I believe. Nelner with the set, spike from Madison Bauer, nice up there. And hits the top of the net off of Erica's bump and comes down, nobody able to get that. 4-4. Score is tied. Number 5 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Five serve is over, received by Milky, set by Nelner. Spike from set over by Kazemba. Set from 5. Spike from 10. Hannah Kazemba with the block. 5-4, Lancers lead by 1, and Kazemba will begin serving. Kazemba's serve is over, received by 13, set by 5, bumped over by 16. And it'll go out. 6-4, Lancers lead by 2. Kazemba will continue to serve. Kazemba's serve is over, received by 11, set by 6, bumped over by 5. Received by Falkenberg, set by Nelner, spike from Kirsten. That's not Kirsten. Rail. Bumped over from 13, set by Kazemba and Sheridan. Spike from Rail yet again. Goes off 6 and onto the floor. 7-4, Lancers lead by 3. And Kazemba will continue to serve. Her serve is over. 5, unable to get it over though. 8-4, Lancers lead by 4. Kazemba continuing to serve. Her serve is over, received by 6, set by 13 and over. Set from Nelner, spike from Rail. Goes to 11, up from 13 and over from 15. Nice save there. Spike on the return goes off Hannah Kazemba into the stands. 8-5, Lancers still lead by 3, and I missed who the timeout was by. Score is 8-5, Lancers lead by 3. 10 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve goes over, received by Rail, set by Kazemba, and Nelner is unable to get it over. 10 will continue to serve. 8-6 is the score, Lancers lead by 2. Her serve again is over, received by Rail and onto the floor. Julia Mayhew will come in for Isabel Rail. Then serve is over again, received by Hannah Kazemba, set by Julie Mayhew. Spike from Nelner to the corner will go down. Nice spot, 9-7, Lancers lead by 2. And Bauer will begin serving for the Lancers. Her serve is in. 10-7, Lancers lead by 3. Bauer will continue to serve. Serve is over, received by 11, set by 6, bumped over from 5. Received by Bauer and into the stands. 10-8, Lancers lead by 2, and 13 will begin serving. Thirteen serve comes up short. Eleven to 8. Lancers lead by 3. Julia Mayhew will begin serving for the Lancers. Mayhew's serve is over and down. Twelve to 8. Lancers lead by 4. Mayhew will continue to serve. The serve is over and another ace for Mayhew. 13 to 8. Lancers now lead by 5. Mayhew continuing to serve. Serve is over and another ace. Serve is over yet again. Set by 11 and into the net, 4 hits. 15 to 8. Lancers now lead by 7. Mayhew continuing to serve. Serve is over. Milky unable to spike it back after the tip from 11. 15 to 9. Lancers lead by 6. 14 will come in for 15 and 8 will come in for 11. Yeah. And if I had to guess, 14 would be serving. Yeah. Her serve is over, received by Nelner, set by Kazemba, spike from Milky outside. And Erica and Katera in the net called on that one. 15-10. Lancers lead by 5. And 14 will continue to serve. Her serve is over, received by Nelner, set by Kazemba, spike from Falkenberg. And in the net called on number 12. 16-10. Lancers lead by 6. Nelner will continue to serve. Nelner's serve is over and foot fault called on Nelner. 16-11. Lancers lead by 5. Eight serve is over, received by Mayhew, set by Nelner, spike from Kazemba, deep. Received by 8, set by, I can't tell. And spike from, I don't know. Received by Mayhew, set from Sheridan, spike from Milky. Set by 14, set over by 9. Received by Williams, set by Nelner, spike from Kazemba. Nice up from 8, set by 14. Spike from 12, that'll go back too far. 17-11, Lancers lead by 6. It's so hard to see that middle section. And Madison Bauer will come in for Ava Williams. Falkenberg serve goes over. I can't tell what her number is. 9 sets it over though. Spike from Hannah Kazemba. That'll go back to 8. Free ball, which will go into the stands. 17-12, Lancers lead by 5, and number 12 will begin serving for Gilmanton. 10 will come in for 9, and 13 will come in for 3. Her serve goes into the net. 18-12, Lancers lead by 6, and Milky will begin serving for the Lancers. Milky serve is over, and something was called. Out of rotation on Gilmanton, so it'll be 19-12. Milky serve goes over. Set by 14, spike from 13. Set from Nelner, spike from Kazemba. That'll go to 8. Set by 5, bumped over by 14. Set by Falkenberg, set by Nelner, spike from Kazemba. Almost got that up. (19-12), they called the one that they were out of rotation, just a reserve. So that point didn't actually count. So 20-12 now. Lancers lead by 8. Milky continuing to serve. And timeout called by Gilmanton. Score is 21-12. Lancers lead by 9. Milky serving for the Lancers. Serve is over. Received by 9 and into the stands. 8, sorry. 22-12. Lancers lead now by 10. Milky continuing to serve. Serve is over. Received by 8. Set by 14. Hannah Kazembo with a block / spike. Both went up for it, so 23-12. Lancers lead by 11. Milky serve is over. Received by 12. Set by 14. Bumped over from 8, which actually goes under the net. Not over. 24-12. Lancers lead by 12. Milky continuing to serve. One more and Lancers will take this game as well. Her serve, however, goes into the net. 24-13 is the score now. Lancers lead by 11. 15 will come in for 14, 11 and for 8. And 6 and for 12. Number 5 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Tipped over from Nelner, which will go down. 25-13. Lancers take the second game. We will play one more just for fun since we already won 2 out of the 3. So then the last game won't matter. Just for fun. So we'll be back at 3 minutes for that. And we are back for the third game. Oh, I am back. There's no we anymore. Just one person commentates this year, so. Rodabaugh said he might join me for 1 or 2 games, though. So, maybe get excited for that. Nelner's first serve results in an ace. 1-0, Lancers lead. Nelner's serve goes over and another ace. 2-0. Nelner's serve again results in an ace. Be a pretty quick game if she does this the whole time. 3-0, Lancers lead. Serve is over again, and another ace. 4-0. Milner serve results in an ace yet again. That's 5. That one gets over. Spike from Hannah Kazemba, though, right away. Off the free ball. So 6-0 Lancers lead now, and are continuing to serve. Nelner serve again goes over. Received by 15. Tipped over by, couldn't tell whose number. Set by Nelner. Spike from Kazemba. To the back and just a tiny bit long. 6-1. Lancers lead by 5. 14 will come in for 15, and 8 will come in for 11. 14 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Nelner, spike from Falkenberg. That'll go to the back off 14's fingers. 7-1, Lancers lead by 6, and Falkenberg will begin serving. Her serve is over, received by 8, set by 3, bumped over by 14. Received by Bauer, set by Nelner, spike tipped over by Milky. That return will go into the stands. 8-1, Lancers lead by 7. Falkenberg continuing to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by 3 and onto the floor. 9-1, Lancers lead by 8. Falkenberg continuing to serve. I sound so repetitive when there isn't as much volley happening. Falkenberg serve goes into the net. 9-2, Lancers lead by 7. 13 will come in for number 3, and number 8 will be serving for Gilmanton. Eight serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Nelner, bumped over from Bauer. Received by 14, set by 13, spike from 5. Nice up by Hannah Kazemba. And bumped over from Milky. That'll go off 8 and into the back. 10-2 is the score. Lancers lead by 8. And Milky will begin serving for the Lancers. Milky serve is over, received by 9 and out of the back. Milky serve again goes over, and out of rotation yet again is Gilmanton. See if they add a point or it's just another reserve. Just be another reserve. Nope, they gave us a point this time. I think the first one they just gave him a warning, so this time they actually gave him a point. Or not. Yeah. Okay, so 12-2, Lancers lead by 10. Milky continuing to serve. Her serve goes into the net. 12-3. And number 12 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her serve again is over, received by Milky, set by Kazemba, and rails spike goes into the net. 12-4, Lancers lead by 8. 12 continuing to serve. That serve will go out. Just barely let go by Milky there. 13-4. Lancers lead by 9. Kazemba will begin serving. It's going to say continue. Set by, received by 5, set by 13, and 10 spikes it over. What is in the net? 14-4. Lancers now lead by 10. Kazemba will continue to serve. And thank you, Ms. Schambeck, for that comment. Kazemba's serve is over. Almost saved by 5 and 12 collectively. Kazemba's serve again goes over. Received by 5 and 13. Unable to get it up. Great effort though. 16-4. Lancers lead by 12. Kazemba will continue to serve right after the timeout from Gilmanton. Kazemba's serve is over. Received by 8. Set by 14. Pushed over by 5. Received by Kazemba. Set by Nelner. Spiked. Tipped over by Kazemba. Received by 8. Set by 14. Spike from... Oh, I can't see that number. 13. Spike from Nelner. That'll go too far to the back. 16-5. Lancers lead by 11. And Allison Roth will come in for Hannah Kazemba. Five serve is over. Received by Melky. Miscommunication between Rail and Roth. 16-6 is now the score. Lancers lead by 10-5, continuing to serve for Gilmanton. Serve is over. Received by Abigail Heinze. I didn't see her come in, sorry. 13 will spike it back over. Received by Roth. Set by... It's not Rail. Bauer. There we go. I mix up Bauer and Rail way too much. 17-6. Lancers lead by 11. And Ella Bernthal will be coming in for Madison Bauer. And Ella Bernthal will be serving. Her serve is over. Received by 11. Bumped over by 13. Received by Ella Bernthal. Set by Allison Roth. Bumped over by Nelner. Received by 6. Set by 5. Bumped over by 15, which actually doesn't go over. Goes to 13. She hits it over, so that's 4 hits. 18-6. Lancers lead by 12. Brenthal will continue to serve. And Erica Falkenberg comes in for Abigail Heinze. Excuse me. Spike from 13. Nice up from Milky and Sheridan to push it over. 19-6. Lancers lead by 13. Bernthal will continue to serve. Serve is over. Received by 11. Set by 5. Spike from 15, but she misses. 20-6. Misjudged it by about half a second. Jumped just a little bit later. She would have had it. Bernthal serve again is over. Received by 13. Set by 5. Bumped over from 15 and out. 21-6. Lancers lead by 15. Bernthal will continue to serve. Her serve is over. Set by 5. Spike from 13 and out. 22-6. Lancers lead by 16. Bernthal will continue to serve. Seed by 5, set by 6, and 11 is unable to get there. And timeout Gilmanton. The score is 23-6. Lancers need 17 more points. They're up by 17. They need 2 more to win the game. Bernthal's serve is over. Received by 11. That'll go into the net, but is saved by Gilmanton. Spike back from Sheridan. 6 is able to dig it, but it does go into the stands. 24-6. Lancers lead by 18. One more, and Lancers win. Bernthal's serve goes over. Received by 11. Set by 5. Spike from 10. That'll go to Sheridan. Set by Allison Ross. Spike from Sheridan. Elner into the net. 24-7 is the score. It's a lot of math. 17. Lancers lead by 17. 10 will begin serving for Gilmanton. Her service over. Received by Isabel Real. Set by Ali Roth and over. Spike from 5. And 13's bump goes over. Ball rolls on the net and goes out. 25-7 is the final score of the third game. Lancers take all 3 games. And I think in about, probably 5 to 10 minutes, we'll be back for the varsity game. So thank you for joining us. And thank you again to Mrs. Schambek for the comment. And we will see you in about 10 minutes.